This is not a demonstration video of the ATEESA app, but I hope it can give you enough information to determine whether you would like to further investigate its usefulness for your organisation. Here are the timestamps for the topics in this short video, and if you click on the Show More in the description below this video, you will see clickable links which will take you directly to that particular topic. You don't need to watch the entire video. ATEESA is a software app for NDIS service providers, aged care and other healthcare providers, which sits in your Microsoft environment. The blue area is a pool of data within which ATEESA and Microsoft apps work together. And you will notice it includes Outlook, artificial intelligence, apps which your own team might choose to develop, all working together. This Microsoft environment sits in Microsoft Australian managed cloud data centers, so top security, top quality management. The ATEESA app stores intake and setup data for clients and the health provider business operation. Once intake is completed, ATEESA automation processes make booking and scheduling of services, invoicing, claiming, client reports easy. A few button clicks and processes are all taken care of, including the financial integration. But ATEESA also takes care of roster management, timesheets, talking to payroll systems. And staff interact with the system using their phones, tablets or laptops. This is going to be a very quick glimpse of ATEESA just to help you understand what it's about. Looking at a contact record in the system, Abby parameters, we can see that she is an active client, could also be a healthcare professional, someone at a plan management organisation, and we keep all the basic information here, including a history of any inquiries they've made, whether it's come from websites or email addresses. It automatically creates a record and is tracked in this inquiries section. Communications address, we can see everything including a local map. Notice we also store the MMM codes so that we can apply the appropriate pricing. There are lots of different attachments possible, whether they be PDF files uploaded, even Word documents, photographs, etc., which may be relevant for this particular person. Under client data, we have all the basic stuff, including NDIS numbers, if that's appropriate, any other system identifiers, and under funding, we see their funding plans and any line items. We also enable tracking of funding via other third parties, as well as consumption of funding and forecasted funding available at the end of the plan. Once we have their funding, we can then sign up a service agreement and forward for digital signing or hard copy signing. And once again, if you're doing support coordination or some other types of services, it's useful to understand any agreements the client might have with other third parties. Connected people, these are all the important people in this client's lives, and we can see at the bottom here we would normally have connections to perhaps health professionals, to family, etc. And here we move on to the service delivery side of things in these tabs. If we click on bookings, and we see all the bookings past and future. Here we have a particular view. We have potentially different views on all these screens that we're looking at. Activities of daily living are for services like medication administration, where costs is not directly billed back to a client, but there are things that are done for the client which are included in the umbrella service. And of course, being Microsoft, we have phones and emails, all the tracking of correspondence, etc. A calendar so that we can see appointments and where this particular client is mentioned in the system. And under profiles, we store information which is relatively stable with medical profiles, behavioural profiles, financial profiles, mental profiles, etc. And of course legal orders, top, and conditions and disabilities, as well as current medications which are prescribed for this person. And I moved across to the schedule board, which was where I've moved across to the schedule board, and we're going to have multiple schedule boards effectively, some for rosters, some for services for clients, and this is a totally drag and drop environment, so pushing these around automatically triggers processes at the back end to push out notifications and updates throughout the system. I hope this very brief demo has allowed your imagination to understand what ATEESA is about, and if you would be interested in a more in-depth demo or trial. And this is typical of what support workers would see on their mobile phones. And we've simplified it considerably so that when they start their shift, they just start the shift, let's press the red button when they want to end their shift. They can see their rosters, their timesheets. They can even see videos on how to use the system. But in the top left-hand corner, there's a hamburger, the 3 bars, horizontal bars. If I click on that, you can see lots of other entities and information they can see about the clients that they are providing care for. So we've tried to simplify as much as possible so that people who are not comfortable with technology can just click on different buttons to navigate the system on their mobile phone and see the records that they need to, including the information relevant to the particular clients they're providing support for.